Oh, big yawn. Sunday morning snuggles.
Sunday morning snuggles.
I don't even think that was English, son. Mwah. Gonna get up in a minute, aren't we?
Yeah.
Got some things to do. This is something that we don't normally do, but once a month, usually around about payday, I will order me and my son a Starbucks for breakfast. So excited for this. So we have the main event, obviously, which is the food here. So we've got a sausage sandwich and a bacon sandwich. Sausage is for my son, bacon is for myself. And then this is what I'm most excited about right now. So this is a maple salted caramel latte. I'm so excited for autumn when it comes to Starbucks. The pumpkin spice latte stuff came out this week, and I would normally have gone for one of those, but I saw this salted maple caramel and went, no, pumpkin spice can wait. I've got to try this first. So I did get a venti, and it is made with oat milk. I will probably talk about the reasons for the oat milk at some point. But yeah, long story short, just for now, I think I have a little bit of a problem with dairy, but nothing diagnosed. So I'm trying to be a bit careful about what I'm eating and drinking, sort of reducing things. But anyway, how cute is this? Oh my gosh, let's just turn it that way because there's some information on the back of that, which I've just realised. This is a cold cup. And how adorable is this? Oh my gosh, I saw this on Uber Eats and went, I've got to get that. And then this is just a little hot cup, reusable cup for coffee and that, which is always useful, and also quite cute with all the pumpkins on, and was actually really cheap. I thought it was going to be more expensive than that, but it was less. Was it £3.95 or something like that? But yeah, this was the most expensive thing, but it's metal, so will probably last me for a while, and I'm really excited for it. I'm probably more excited for this cup than I am for that, but although no, maybe not. Maybe I'm excited for this too. That's good. So it is Sunday, but there is actually quite a bit that should be happening today. So I've got some filming to do. I really need to get some filming done today. I've got my empties for August to film, and I've also got my FabFitFun box to film as well, because I still haven't got around to that yet, and it came last month. So I really want to get those done today. I've got my shopping delivery coming today as well, and we've also got to pop out in a little while to go and get some electricity. Our electric is paid for via a key on the meter, and we are almost out, so we need to go and get that today as well. So a few bits and pieces going on. How much of it I'm going to be able to show you guys, I'm not sure. I do also have my brother and sister-in-law coming today as well, so that's my husband's brother and sister, hopefully coming today. And obviously if they turn up at the same time as my shopping, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to show any of my shopping, because they will definitely not want to be in this vlog. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so far fairly chilled out, relaxed morning. I'm showered, I'm dressed, and we've had a Starbucks for breakfast. It's not really a bad day so far, is it? So we've just been to get the electricity on the key, like I said earlier, and we stopped into our local farm foods on the way because they've had these. So these are 750ml bottles of the innocent juices. We've got the Wonder Green and the bottle from the blue. My husband's decided he really quite likes these, so we've been getting these for the last couple of weeks while they've had them in stock. But I just thought it was worth a mention because honestly, these in the normal supermarkets like your Tesco, your Asda, your Sainsbury's, these are like £3 for a bottle this size. All 4 of these have just cost me £2.81. I just think that's insane. The difference in prices in some places is just wild. It's just absolutely wild. I've got all 4 of these bottles for less than one would have cost me in a normal supermarket. Crazy. Crazy. So here we've got the Wonder Green, we've got the apple, pear, cucumber, matcha and vitamins, and then we've got the bottle from the blue, which is guava, lime, apple, coconut water, blue spirulina and vitamins. So yeah, like I said, my husband's been really enjoying these, and I've been wanting to try some sort of juice kind of thing, but not like your normal orange and apple juice. So I thought maybe I would try the green juice, see how that goes. So shopping has now been delivered. You can see it's all piled up here. They don't deliver in bags anymore, which is fine, but I keep forgetting to set up bags by the door as well. So now it's just in a heap by my door, so now I need to put it all away. And this is the part I hate the most about shopping. It's just putting it all away. Best get on to it. So one of the things I've bought is this, you can't really see that light shining too brightly on it, but it's Oatly ice cream. This one is the salted caramel version. So I am trying to go, not dairy free, but I'm trying to reduce the amount of dairy that I'm having at the moment. And this was recommended to me, so I'm going to try that. That is very bright. I might have to play with these settings at some point on this camera. But yeah, so I'm excited to try that. And then we've just got some frozen roast potatoes here because I'm lazy. Okay, so now we're on to some of the fridge stuff here. I've got some ready meals there for my husband. So when we're on a late shift, he likes to have something hot and vaguely filling to eat before he goes off to work. So I just get him a few of those for whenever he's got a late shift. So we've got 3 of those because he's going to be doing 3 late shifts this week. We've got some reduced fat spreadable butter. No particular reason for the reduced fat other than they didn't have the full fat version and we needed butter that was reasonably priced. So that's what we got. We've got some ham for sandwiches. We've got some yogurts for my son. He loves these. So, and I think they're only £1 as well, so not too badly priced. We have some prawns. These were a substitute. I was supposed to get some jumbo prawns and I've ended up with these instead. I don't know what they're like, but we'll try them and see. They're only for a stir fry anyway. And then we've got quiche, which I won't be eating, but my husband and my son will. Sweet potatoes, not necessarily fridge, but there you go. Cucumber. We've then got some Violife cheese because, as I said, I am trying to reduce dairy. I don't know what this is going to be like. I've heard mixed things about the Violife cheese. We'll see what happens. Alpro vanilla yogurt. I actually really like this. I've been having this for a little while now, with me trying to reduce dairy and that. And I quite like this. I haven't tried the Greek style Alpro yogurt, but I'm reluctant to because this, although it's nice, I think it's only nice because it has the vanilla in it. There is a slight undertone to it, like an aftertaste to it, which I'm not fond of. But if I'm mixing it with some like oats or something like that for overnight oats, then or with some fruit like bananas and that, it's fine. I don't really notice it then. So that's that. Some milk for my husband and my son. I've already got some oat milk, so I didn't need to buy any more, so that's why there's none of that here. And then we've got some meaty goodness here. So we've got some smoked back bacon, which I'm going to use for dinner tonight, with some of the chicken thighs. This is a lot of chicken, but we eat a lot of chicken in this household. And then I've also got some chicken breasts as well, because we're going to have fajitas this week. A couple of more things that are going to end up in the fridge at some point, and these not so much. These, until they're opened, they'll stay in the cupboard, but they will end up in the fridge once they've been opened. So we've got the sour cream, some mild salsa topping, and some guacamole inspired topping. So not real guacamole, but you know, we are trying to save money at the moment, so I'm going cheap on quite a lot of things where I can. I will probably have the salsa and some of the guacamole, but I won't be having the sour cream on my fajitas. The guacamole does have milk in it, but like I said, I'm not cutting out dairy, I'm just cutting down where I can, so a little bit of the guacamole will probably be okay. Brussels sprouts, they're going with our dinner tonight. We're having a chicken, like a tray bake type thing with the thighs, the bacon, some sprouts, some sweet potatoes and all of that. And I'll probably put some of those roast potatoes in as well. And then I thought I'd also try this Oatly chocolate milk as well. I already have oat milk, but I think I have Tesco's own brand of oat milk, which is okay. It's also cheap. This, not so cheap, but if I want a chocolate milk, I figure I might as well try this and see. Again, I've heard good things about this, the same as I have about the ice cream. So we'll try it and see. And then we've got some eggs, which unusually, they're white. I don't think I've ever had white eggs, at least not from Tesco, not normal, just hen eggs anyway. Normally they're the brown eggs. They're fine. I've got no issue with them being white. It was just a bit of a surprise when I checked them at the door, and there they were looking at me, all white and shiny. But yeah, white hen eggs. It's a new one for us. So as well as going, well, reducing dairy, I'm also trying to reduce my gluten intake as well, because I think that might be having a slight effect on me as well. Again, nothing diagnosed, just things I've noticed over time, over the last few years. So I'm making a conscious effort starting from a few weeks ago to try and reduce dairy and gluten. So I've got some free from tortillas to go with the fajita kits. So this comes with tortillas, but it's normal wheat tortillas. So my husband will eat those, and the remaining ones they'll just use for like sandwiches and things like that. Obviously with tortillas instead of bread. Bread, just some normal wholemeal bread for my husband and my son. My son's going back to school on Wednesday, so he's going to want sandwiches, so we've got some bread for that. My husband has sandwiches for work as well, so that's for them. And then I've got some gluten-free sourdough bread, which I'm going to try for myself. Never tried it before, hope it's nice, we'll find out. Gluten-free pancakes, these will be for me for work for this week. I am on early shift, so I need to take breakfast with me, so I'll probably take these with some fruit and some yoghurt, that Alpro yoghurt I talked about earlier. Some garlic, a little jar of sage, that's going for dinner tonight. The garlic will go in with the dinner tonight too. We've got some cherries and berries quadruple strength squash. It's a 1.5 litre bottle, so this lasts us quite some time. Me and my son do drink a lot of squash, so that's that. 4 tins of baked beans, cheap, cheerful. I don't eat a lot of them, but again my husband and my son do. And some rosé wine, that is mine. Some crisps, again for my son for school. I'll just pop a handful into his lunchbox for him. He doesn't take the whole bag, he just has about half a bag in the lunchbox. And then I've got some gluten-free toasted muesli, so hopefully this will be okay as well. The only thing that annoys me is that all the dairy-free, hello, it's my son having a squeal fest. All the gluten-free, dairy-free stuff is expensive, so I'm trying to incorporate it where I can, but it's just things like this I'm hoping I don't have to buy very often, so I won't eat all this in a week. I'll probably have a couple of days where I have some, and then like I said, I've got the pancakes as well, so I sort of try and mix it up a bit. But yeah, it's pricey. It's like they know how to get you, don't they? You know, you need to try and watch what you're eating, so they whack the prices up so that you don't have a choice but to spend it. Really infuriates me. But anyway, that's that little lot. So this is the last of the human stuff. So we've got 2 packs of apples here. We've got some gala apples and some Braeburn apples. Some of those are going to go in with dinner tonight for that chicken tray bake I'm going to make. We've got some fresh rosemary and some coriander. This was actually a substitute. It was supposed to be parsley, but they've sent me coriander instead because there was no parsley. Not the same. I'm not going to be able to use it the way I wanted to, but I've kept it because I will still use it. Some cotton pads. I do normally use the reusable cotton pads, but for things like nail polish remover, I prefer to use these rather than the reusable ones. I've got some whitening toothpaste. It's the cheapest one they had. I've got some mouthwash somewhere as well. It's not here. I think I've already taken it upstairs. And then we've got these, which are just some little... They're basically sesame seeds and sugar all smushed together. It's a Polish snack, but they're so yummy. I love these. My son loves these, so I've picked up a little handful of those for us to eat. I think they're about 30 pence each, so not too bad. And yeah, full of sugar, but as a little treat once in a while, not too bad. And then that's it for the human stuff. And then onto the stuff that we got for the cats. So we've just got some Go cat biscuits and some Felix As Good As It Looks pouches. These are a bit expensive, but it's pretty much the only things that the cats will eat. They will eat some of the Whiskers pouches, but they're not as fond. And we have found before that if we've bought cheaper versions of cat food, they just don't eat it. So I'd rather pay more and have them actually eat it than just waste the food. That's my son again. And yeah, and then we just sort of have biscuits for them as well to mix in, so that we don't have to just give them pouches all the time. We can sort of save a little bit of money that way as well. I have no idea what's going on. My son's watching something on TV. I'm guessing it's exciting. So that was our weekly Tesco shop. You might be thinking there's not a lot of food in there, and honestly I would probably normally get a little bit more than that, but we have got some stuff in the freezer that I'm going to try and use up this week, so I didn't need to get a ton of stuff. And that chicken, there's a lot of chicken there. There's only 3 of us and one of us is 5 years old, so we won't use all of it. I'll probably end up freezing some of that chicken as well for future use. So what I've got will stretch, should last us for the week. But yeah, that's my weekly shop, just in case you were interested. I don't know if you are, but there we are. I should also mention as well that this there were a few things missing from this shop. So bananas, I normally buy bananas, totally forgot about them, so they weren't in here. There was supposed to be a vegetable stir-fry mix in here as well, which was just some stir-fry veggies and bean sprouts, and that apparently wasn't available, and there were no substitutions available, so they've not sent me that. So I need to get some stir-fry veg at some point this week as well. And something else. There's something else missing from here as well, but I can't think what it is. But for the most part, this is what I need for the week. Look at this weather. So grey and miserable today. Yuck. My fence needs fixing. Look at that. Moment of truth. That's good. That's really good. Mwah. Right, it's later, a lot later than I was hoping to start this filming like today, but makeup's done. I'm ready to start filming. One down, one to go. Just gonna have a little sip of water in my new cup. Oh yeah, I just wanted to mention this as well because it does have the Starbucks logo on. When I showed it to you earlier on today, I had to show you this side because there was a sticker with details on this side, but now I've taken that off. You can see it has the Starbucks logo on, but I love this cup. I love this cup. It's so cute. I love it, and I can't get over that it's metal as well. I was really expecting it to be plastic when it came, and when it came and it was actually metal, I was so excited. So I do have my water in this. I'm trying to stay hydrated today. I did wake up with a headache this morning, but I think that's because I didn't have a lot to drink yesterday. So new cups help to remind me. So that's the way I'm spinning it to myself anyway. On to video number 2. Filming is done. Oh, I'm so happy I managed to get those done. Yeah, I've been feeling like I've neglected filming a bit over the last couple of months, and that's probably because I have. But yeah, I finally managed to get those done. So that is my empties done, my FabFitFun video done. I just need to get them edited. I don't know when that's going to happen. I am quite busy this week. I'm going to be at work on my early shifts, which usually means I'm shattered afterwards. So I literally come home, I'm into mum mode until it's time for him to go to bed, and then I pretty much just want to fall into bed myself. So I'm not sure when I'm going to get those edited, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try and get them done soon so that you guys aren't waiting forever for a video from me again. I am trying to sort of figure out a schedule. I know I keep saying that, and I'm really not surprised if you guys are sitting there going, yeah, right about now, because in my head, I'm also going, yeah, whatever. But just know that I am trying. I am aware, and I am trying. So, recap on the day. I think I picked a good day to do some vlogging. I did not think today would end up being as eventful as it was. I did know that there were a few things that were going to happen, like the shopping and that, but I didn't think I'd be able to film as much today, considering I wasn't really leaving the house. We did pop out for a little bit, as you saw, but we really didn't venture far from the house. So yeah, I didn't think we'd be able to get as much done. But it's just really funny because of all days, my son has lost his first tooth today. Okay, so lighting in here is terrible, and we'll have to excuse the little bruise on the eye there. That happened yesterday in the bath, didn't it? There we go. So, what has happened today?
My tooth fell out.
Your tooth fell out. Show us. There it is, look. There's that gap. Oh my gosh. My little baby's not a baby anymore. He's growing up. I don't like it. So what's happening tonight then? What's going to happen tonight now?
Fairy.
Tooth fairy's coming.
More like poop fairy.
Oh my gosh, you had to do it, didn't you? Okay. It's one of those bittersweet moments. It's like really exciting because it's another first for him, but at the same time I'm like, my baby's growing up, and I mean, obviously I want him to grow up, but I wish he could just stay this sweet and innocent forever. I don't like it. But yeah, so his tooth is currently under his pillow, and the tooth fairy now has to pay a visit. Wish us luck. We got it. Operation Tooth Fairy was a success. But yeah, so yeah, that happened. I've also had an email today from the lottery to say that I've won a few pennies on that. Definitely didn't win the lottery, unfortunately. But yeah, it's basically paid for my tickets for the month, so I'm good with that. I've basically had free tickets for the month. I'm happy with that. Could have been worse. I could have won nothing like I normally do. So that's been exciting today. And that's really funny because when my brother-in-law was here earlier on, there was a little conversation happening between him and my sister-in-law, and he said something to her about winning the lottery, and I said I could do with that. And he said, well, you've actually got to play the lottery. And I said, I do. I said, so hopefully I will now win it. And then later on in the day, I've got an email to say I've won a prize. So if you're watching this vlog, you can definitely try that little trick again. Just, think bigger next time. Yeah? Okay. What else? So yeah, hopefully the footage from me cooking dinner has come out all right and it's not too dull and boring, and hopefully I'll have included that already. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this vlog, to be honest, because a lot more happened today than I thought it would, and there's going to be a lot if I carry on for the whole month, I think. So we'll just have a one-day vlog. And hopefully what you've seen today has been interesting enough for you. Let me know if it has. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see from me in terms of a vlog. I do want to get back into vlogging. I quite like it. I quite enjoyed it. So I don't really know where I stopped. I think the events of the last 2 years kind of put a stop on that for us, didn't it? Maybe. But yeah, I'm definitely keen to get into it again. So hopefully I can. Hopefully some interesting stuff happens. But I always think my life's just too boring. Like, who'd want to see what I do or don't do in a day? You'll have to let me know. But that is going to be it from me for this vlog. Like I said, if you have enjoyed it, just leave me a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comments section. And subscribe if you haven't already. And if you do subscribe, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all again in another video very, very soon. Bye.